Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Gaura Premanande, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Thy Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Hare Hare Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sai Gaura Premanandi. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Gaur Premanandi. Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi Janavallabha, Girivaradhari, Yashodanandana Prajajana Ranjana, Yamunatira Panachari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Nittai Gaura Haribol, 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 Nittai Gaura Haribol. Go Premanande, Hari Haribol. Hare Krishna. If I can ask devotees to come closer, as much as we can. It's a small group, but it's a very special group. When it's small, it's more intimate, as I say. When it's intimate, then we can really get the warmth of the message that we have for Diwali. So first of all, happy Diwali to all of you. And as we all know, that Diwali is the day when Lord Ram returned 14 years of exile from Ayodhya. And there are two important principles, actually, when we are worshiping the Lord. And if we look at the pastimes of Lord Ram, there's one principle called Sambhoga. Sambhoga is when we do service in union when the Lord is present, meaning the Lord is in front of us. When Lord Ram was in Ayodhya, everybody was serving him because he was right there. He was present with the devotees of Ayodhya. And when they serve the person in front of them, it's like union. The other aspect of service is Vipralamba. Vipralamba is service to the Lord in separation, when the Lord is not present. That's when Lord Ram was sent to Ayodhya for 14 years. What did the inhabitants of Ayodhya do? They were serving and praying and crying for Lord Ram in separation. That's called Vipralamba. So the two aspects is Sambhoga, serving in union, and when the Lord is present, and Vipralamba, serving in separation. So as we have heard this very common, English proverb, right? Absence makes the heart grows fonder. When we are absent from our loved ones, the heart grows fonder. When we are away from our parents, from our husbands, from our wives, from our children, we can feel the absence. When they come in front of us, then we start fighting with them. We never agree. Something or the other happens, we disagree, there's always something. But when they go away, we are like, why did I fight with him? What did I fight with her? Then we start having all these regrets. And then we start having the softness of heart, right? That's called absence makes the heart grows fonder. In Vrindavan, the love between the Lord and his devotees is always increasing through union and separation. So when the devotees of the Lord is serving the Lord in union, the love is increasing. When they're serving the Lord in separation, the love is increasing. That is what it means when the absence makes the heart grows fonder. It's not only when we are in person. It also means when we are away from them, is my love from them growing. It's not like out of sight, out of mind. That's not love. Love means even when it's out of sight, the mind, we still remember them. So when Lord Ram left Ayodhya, as we all know, the residents were absolutely devastated. Completely devastated. They couldn't think for a moment, how can I live without Ram? I mean, his father, Dasharath, was almost, heartbroken that it led him to death. That was his attachment to his son. How can I live with a moment without seeing the Lord? How can I, go another minute without seeing the Lord? That is the service and separation. So when Lord Ram was exiled from Ayodhya, the inhabitants, knowing that they couldn't live without him, they all decided to go with him, if you remember the pastime. But Lord Ram convinced them to stay back. Later on in Chitrakoot, Bharat, his brother, came to convince Lord Ram to come back. Of course, we know Lord Ram didn't come back because he wanted to keep the promise of his father, Purushottam. He was Maryada Purushottam, kept the promise of his father, had full respect. He was not the one to break promises easily. He upheld the highest principle. So on Bharat's request, Lord Ram said, I'm not going to return, but I will give you my sandals. Right? So Bharat put that sandals on the throne. And every day for 14 years, he worshipped that sandal of Lord Ram and served Lord Ram in separation. That's the key word here. He never said, you know what, Lord Ram is not here. His shoes is not here. His shoes is here. He's not here. Okay, I'll go about my business. He didn't do that. He worshipped the sandals of Lord Ram and served Lord Ram through those sandals. Service in separation, Vipralamba Seva. Bharat lived for 14 years in Nandigram in a really broken down thatched hut, eating only roots, leaves, and barley. 14 years, can you imagine that? Just eating roots, leaves, and barley. And you know what? Radhana Swami says the barley was soaked in cow urine. That's all he had for 14 years, every single day. And he cried day and night in separation of Lord Ram. If we think for a moment, how many times did we cry for Krishna? Day and night. How many times did we even think for a moment, oh Krishna, you know what? Let me serve you while being separated from you. But here, Bharat cried every day, every night for 14 years because he was separated from Lord Ram. Finally, after 14 years of exile, Lord Ram returns to Ayodhya. Lord Ram first sent Hanuman to inform Bharat that I'm coming. And of course, when the first messenger comes, the excitement builds up, right? Wow, the Lord is coming. My Lord is coming. My beloved is coming. My brother is coming. So he starts to prepare the devotees in Ayodhya that I am coming. Don't worry, we will serve in union again. So Lord Ramachandra, when he was coming to Ayodhya, he could see the flames of love in every devotee's heart. They were welcoming the Lord, right, with their heart. And we know that every resident, every inhabitant of Ayodhya lit lamps, diyas, ghee lights, to show the Lord, this is Ayodhya, please. Not only was that ghee lamp a sign to show the Lord, hey, Lord Ram, this is Ayodhya, please come. But that lamp is to signify the love that they have been carrying in their heart for 14 years, being separated from Lord Ram. That's a long time. 14 years. It's not an easy thing. Imagine, if you think of Sita and Ram, right? They just got married, right? And then some gossip happens from Mantra, she planned something in Kakei's mind, and then a newly wedded bride is sent to exile for 14 years with her husband. And 14 years they were living like nomads, actually, forest to forest, living so simply. So when we think of Lord Ram, when he was seeing those flames that the devotees of Ayodhya were lighting, it was representing the pure love that they had for Lord Ram. Pure love. See, the inhabitants of Ayodhya, their love was so pure for Lord Ram that why was it so pure? Because they were thinking of Lord Ram 24/7. Whether they were married, whether they were single, whether they had kids, they never once forgotten the Lord. They continued to remember Lord Ram 24/7. Imagine that for a moment. We can't even think of Lord Ram or even Krishna unless we come to the temple. We think about it. Because once we step out of the temple, we start thinking of what? Tomorrow's work. Got to do this report, got to do that report, schoolwork, what have you. And then after the office hours, we come back and we continue to think about work or family. How much time do we think of Lord Ram or Krishna or Chaitanya? But the inhabitants of Ayodhya were constantly thinking, always thinking of Lord Ram. So when they were lighting the lamp, showing the path to Lord Ram, welcoming him back to Ayodhya after 14 years. That lamb was signifying how long they have been waiting for the Lord, serving the Lord in separation for 14 years. That's a long time. Imagine if we were in a situation where we were sent, where something that's very dear to us gets sent away, and 14 years later they come back. Sometimes we'll think, oh my God, will I ever recognize this person? Like what happened with Draupadi, right? When Draupadi got exiled with her family, with her husbands, her kids, she had 5 sons, one son from each husband, and they were taken care of by her family. And 13 years later, when she came back, she's saying, well, I recognize my sons. I haven't seen my sons for 13 years. My sons haven't had the joy of being pampered or loved by their mother for 13 years. Will they still love me as their mother? But by the Lord's divine intervention, when the 5 sons of Draupadi saw Draupadi, they recognized her. The mother's love never died because they were serving their mother in separation. So the key word here is, why are we celebrating Diwali? Is it because it's a tradition that was given to us by our parents, ancestors, grandparents, forefathers? Do we know why we are celebrating Diwali? What is the essence of it? Is it just about, um, wearing a new outfit, making lots of sweets, distributing them, inviting friends over, and just eating till our heart's content? And sometimes at the end of the day, we'll probably end up playing ping pong or table tennis or watching movies. Is that Diwali? No. The real essence of Diwali is Lord Ram's return to Ayodhya after 14 years, welcoming the Lord into our hearts. That is the key point. Diwali is a festival of hearts. When Lord Ram is coming back to Ayodhya, we're welcoming him. Where are we welcoming him into? Into the heart. We are welcoming the Lord in our hearts. So when we welcome the Lord in our hearts, the heart should be clean, right? We can't welcome the Lord into a messy house, into a dirty house. The house must be clean. Same thing. Is my heart clean for me to welcome the Lord when He returns on Diwali? Is my heart ready to keep the Lord safe and clean? Am I ready to keep the Lord in my heart? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. Because that's the meaning of Diwali. Diwali is not just about, as I said, festivities and, cookies and sweets and cooking and feasting and playing and exchanging gifts and watching movies. That's not Diwali. If we think about all that, where is Lord Ram in all that? He's nowhere to be found. But Diwali means return of Lord Ram from Ayodhya to Ayodhya. That's Diwali. That's the essence of Diwali. So Diwali, and this is a very nice quote by His Holiness Radhanath Swami. Maharaj says that Diwali is a festival of the heart. Now, why is it the festival of the heart? Well, like our hearts sometimes represent the dark moon night. When you go out at night and there's no moon in the sky, it's very dark. Imagine then there's no moon and very few stars. It's very, very dark. But it just takes one nice bright moon and you can see something. I remember many, many years ago, this was in Gitanagri, I think 95, 96, winter time when we had a very big snowstorm, 4 feet of snow actually, in 96, 95 to 96 winter. And the whole city of Harrisburg had no water supply, completely cut off for days, literally days, almost a week actually. And people were buying, that the gallon water bottles and the 2 gallon water bottles from the store. The 3, 4 days, all the stores were cleaned out. There was no water. And I remember at the time, one of my coworkers had 4 daughters, and she told me I need some water. Thank God, where we lived in Gitanagri, we had a hand pump, the old-fashioned hand pump. Crank it, and the water comes out. And when the water's down deep in the well, it doesn't get frozen. So that was a blessing. So we had a 5 gallon bucket, pretty much like the one Rambabu carries around for downstairs. So we filled up the whole water with 5 gallons of water, 2, 3 of them, and we drove to Harrisburg to give it to her. And I remember when we were driving, that night we had no power too where we were staying. We had no power for 6 days. 6 days. 6 days. And no power means no heat. No heat, no power, no water. So what did we do? The first day, the house had good insulation. So we were able to function with a couple of layers. Second day, it worked. Third day, it started getting a little bit cold. Then we put another coat layer. I remember by the fourth or fifth night, I mean, it was just him and me. My daughters were not born at that time. I remember one night, it was so cold. We actually had 2 or 3 pairs of socks. What do you call that? Thermals, I think is what you call. And we wore like 2 thermals each. It was cold. And we wore our, fleece clothes and sweaters and a cardigan and jackets and a hat and gloves and took the comforter and covered ourselves and went to sleep. It was cold. It's very cold. But before we went to bed, I remember that night we looked outside the house, and of course there was 4 feet of snow everywhere, right? Nobody could come up to us because we were living up on the hill actually. There was this bright moon, full moon. It was so bright that we could see the whole land white. There was so much snow. And I said, so beautiful. That one moon at night, so beautiful. In fact, and how we lived for 6 days was we would take a shovel and we would shovel the snow and we would melt it because we had gas stove. So thank God it wasn't electric. So we would melt the snow and take bath with it and cook with it. That's how we did. Because we had so much snow, 4 feet of snow on 1 acre of land. I mean, you're not gonna run out of water, So we just melted the snow, and that's how we cooked. We drank from that, we cooked with that, and we used the bathroom, took a bath. That's what we did. So again, our heart is compared to this dark moon night, and we have been living in the darkness for so long, so long. We need that bright moon, that full of stars, to light the lamp in our hearts, the lamp of gratitude. The lamp of gratitude. With the lamps of gratitude, with the lamps of love, we offer them back to Lord Ram and we welcome him. That's what we do. We just welcome the Lord back into our hearts. That is Diwali. That is the real meaning of Diwali. It's a time to really focus on making our whole life for this purpose and to celebrate the Lord's coming into our lives individually. That is Diwali. I remember when I was growing up, again, I was raised Christian, so I never did so much of the Diwali celebrations. But I had a lot of friends who did that. And every day on Diwali evening, they would light rows of the diyas. And I used to ask them, why do you do that? It's a tradition. I said, but why? Because my mom said so. But there has to be a reason why. They couldn't answer me because they just did blindly. See, when we follow certain principles blindly and whimsically, there's no meaning to it. Because it's just like doing something with no meaning, with no value, then it becomes boring after a while. There has to be a meaning why we do these things. So Diwali is, yeah, can you just not do it now though, please? The Diwali is a time to really focus on welcoming, celebrating the Lord's coming into our lives individually and collectively, and offering that lamp of love for His pleasure. That is what Diwali is. So when we do anything on any Diwali, we should ask ourselves, why am I doing Diwali? Is it because it's a yearly event? Is it because a yearly event because mommy said so, daddy said so, papa said so, grandparents said so? No. We should do Diwali because this is the day that Lord Ram came back from exile to Ayodhya. And I want to welcome the Lord into my life. And I want to offer that lamp of love which is pleasing to Him. Lord Ram is very, very happy when we offer the lamp of love to Him. That's why that is the reason why we have diyas. It represents the lamp of love, lamp of gratitude, lamp of welcome back into my life. We are welcoming the Lord back into our lives. That is what Diwali is. So, whenever we think of Diwali, we should always remember the real beauty of life is to see the potential of light in any situation. I'll repeat that again. This is again by Radhanath Swami. Very powerful. And he just shared this morning, actually. Radhanath Swami says, when we speak about Diwali, we can remember that the real beauty of life is to see the potential of light in any situation. That means whether it's good or whether it's bad. How can I see the potential of light in that situation? That is the real beauty of life. If we can see the potential of light, whether we have good days, whether we have bad days, whether we have so-so days, whether we have bad days, if we can see the potential of light in that situation, that is the real beauty of life. If not, life becomes very miserable. We'll just be moping and crying and feeling sorry for ourselves and feeling this and feeling that. That is not pleasing to the Lord. Because Krishna is saying, I am there in the light. Krishna says, I am the light. I am there in the light. Do you see me in that situation? If you say I am the light, so in that situation, I am there. But do you see me? If we do not see the Lord in the form of a light in any situation, we haven't really understood the real beauty of life. That is Diwali. That is the light. That is the reason why, if you think about the about again going back to the inhabitants of Ayodhya. 14 years they were serving the Lord in separation. They didn't stop serving him because they saw the potential of light in the situation of being separated from him. They didn't say, you know what, Krishna, Lord Ram is gone, 14 years, okay, let me just do my stuff. I don't know when it's going to come back. I'm just going to go do my own household stuff. When he comes, we'll see. No, they continued to serve him in separation because they could see the potential of light in that Vipralamba Seva. They could see the potential of light in serving the Lord in separation. They never gave up. If you think about the gopis in Vrindavan, when Krishna went to Mathura, what were the gopis doing? They continued to serve Krishna. Vipralamba Seva, in separation. They didn't say, okay, Krishna, you're gone. Of course, like anyone will cry for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. No, they cried every single day. And they continued to serve the Lord every single day in separation. So we have to get that mood. How can I continue to serve the Lord in separation? Because that is what's going to bring us closer to the Lord. Same thing, absence makes the heart grows fonder. So if Krishna is absent before our material eyes, then we continue to serve the Lord so we can continue to come closer to Krishna and actually see Krishna. But because we don't have the Divya Drishti, we don't have the spiritual eyes, the spiritual vision, we cannot see Krishna. He's there, but he's not there. Like for some, that's a murti of Nitai Gaurachandra. Once we leave the temple, out of sight, out of mind. But if we see the Lord, even after leaving the temple, while we are cooking, while we're going to work, while we're going to sleep, while we're going to the grocery, if we think about the Lord, then we know, Krishna, you're everywhere. I'm serving you in separation. You're helping me to see you everywhere. That's going to bring us closer to the Lord. So that is the key point. That is the message for Diwali. Is how to see the potential of light in every and any situation. Once we learn that, that is the real beauty of life. That is Diwali. That is the message that I wanted to share. And again, all glories goes to His Holiness Radhanath Swami. I'm so happy I saw his message this morning. I was like, whoa. I had to really read like 3, 4 times to really sink in. Because sometimes we need such messages to really understand why am I doing Diwali. So we are going to end this little sharing and we're going to have Aarti. This is when we're going to turn the lights off. We'll have Aarti, we'll have Damdarastakam. Everybody's welcome to offer the lights. And once that is over, we'll go out, whoever's interested, to play some sparkles. Light. Everything is light. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
set up the screen for Damadas to come? Yeah, because I'm gonna sing straight through. So Sri Sri Nitai Gaur Chandra ki, Sri Prabhupada ki. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Disha Tarine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Go Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Go Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Go Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Jaya Go Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Go Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Go Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Go Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. evil. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Nitai Gora Chandra, Nitai Gora Chandra, Gora Hari. Jaya Nitai Gora Chandra, Nitai Gora Chandra, Gora Hari. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladi, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jai Guru De, Guru De, Guru De, Jaya Jaya Guru De. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo. Jaya Om Vishnupad Paramhansa Privajikacharya Sto Terasata Sishimaris Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nityalita Vishnu Om Vishnupad Paramhansa Privajikacharya Sto Terasata Sishimaris Divine Grace Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavin Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. ISKCON founder Charya Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री द्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय, मथुरा धाम की जय, नवद्वीप धाम की जय, मायापुर धाम की जय, जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, गंगा माई की जय, यमुना माई की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय, Samaveta Bhaktavinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Bo. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hari. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the lotus feet of Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. Bhai Sri Prabhupada. Yeah. Namaste Narasimhaya Paladalarini Hiranyakashipu Bhaksha Silatankanakalai Ito nestinga paratu nestingu Ito nestinga paratu nestingu Yato yato yamitato nestinga Nestingo hridaye nestingo Narasimha Mahadev Saranam Prapadye Avakana Kamara Mare Nakam Adbhuta Singam Lalita Hiranyakasipu Tanubringam Ishavadita Hanahari Rupa Jaya Jagadishare Jaya Jagadishare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya nothing Hare Jaya nothing Hare Jaya nothing Hare Jaya nothing Hare. Jaya Pralan Mara Pralan Mara Pralan Mara Jaya Pralan Mahara. Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo. Singh Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Gaur Premanande. Namami Swaram Sache Anandarupa Lasat Kundalango Kuri Vajamana. Yashoda Viyolukala Davamana Param Vishtam Atyantatu Dutagopya. Rudanta Muhunetra Yugmam Nijantam Karambuja Yugmena Satankaritra. Moho swasakam pratireka kakanta Hita gaivagamodaram bhakti vada. Swasakam padireka kanta Hita gaivagamodaram bhakti vada. Iti Drikshvanilabhi Ananda Kunde Swagosam Nimajantam Akyapayantam. Adiye Sita Geshu Bhakta Jitvatvam Guna Prematastam Satya Viti Vande. Varam deva mokshan moksham valingva nachanyam vineham marichadapiya. Idante vapurnata gopala bala sadame manasya virastam kiranye. Idam te mukambojam atyanjanile vetam kuntalashtigya raktaisha gopya. Mohosyam vitam bimbam rakta darame manasya virastam alam lakshalabhe. Namo deva namo rananta vishnu Vasida pavoduka jalabdi magnam. Vipadishti vishyati dinam vatanu Grihane samam agyam iyaksirisya. Kuberatmajo bada mujher vayadvar Tvaya mochito bhakyo bhajao kritau cha. Akta prema bhaktim swakami prayachta Namokshe graho me siddhamo nariya. Namaste studamne spuradipti namne Tvadiyo darayata vishwasadamne. Namo radhikaya tvaya priyaya Namo lantalilaya devaya tubhyam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Sri Radhe. Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo. Ma Prasade Govinde, Namo Brahmane Vaishnave, Swapa Punyam Vatam Rajan, Vishwasana Vijayate, Sanira Vijaja, Yutandiyateka, Devale Visaya Sangare, Tamaje Vayati, Somamoy Siddharmati, Tajgita Kitina Samsare, Krishna Maradaya Moy, Hari Bharati Bajay, Svatpasav Nanadiro Bhai, Sena Mitapa, Sena Mitapa, Radha Krishna Gunaga, Pemeta Ko Chaitanya Nitai, Janmai Janitai, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Ade Jagadadhar, Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Thakur Chandra, Shri Diwali Mahotsava ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Gaur Premanande, Haribo.